Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
We're back.
Good
Again.
afternoon. Again.
I feel like we've been nonstop streaming for like a week. I really do. And holy shit, we hit another milestone yesterday.
We did.
I can't believe it. We are at 1K. So, guys, we need to get those watch hours up, and soon we'll be monetized. So,
huge thank you, everyone.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, huge, big, really big hugs. Thank you, everybody who's joined our YouTube channel and supported us. I'm just so happy. I haven't been able to stop smiling since yesterday. It's outrageous. Anyways, how are you this morning, sweetheart?
I'm alright, good. I'm glad we got an update on Mexican Iron Man.
Yes. Still breaks my heart that he's in such horrible shape, but I'm hoping for speedy healing and a speedy recovery.
Yes, absolutely.
I know it's going to take time. Broken bones don't mend overnight. I wish they did. But they do not, sadly.
No. But we send him all of our love and
all of it.
We're just thinking of him, bless him.
Yeah. He was my first thought when I got out of bed this morning. It's like, wonder what he's up to, wonder how he's feeling. Wondering if they were indeed going to do surgery today. So it looks like they are. Oh, goodness. So hopefully we'll hear from him later on today if he's feeling up to it. And love you, Mexican Iron Man. So should we say good morning to those who have joined us?
Yeah, let's say hi to everyone.
Good morning, Darth Haster. Our wrench is hanging out with us. Chris Persia, the wrench extraordinaire. You're on a break. You don't have to be a wrench here. Good morning, Chris. Gun Bunny, good morning, gorgeous. How are you? Psycho Dwarf 9. Good morning, you. Let's see. Scrolling down. Nicole, the blind mage. Hello, gorgeous. Good to see you. Let's see. Who else is hanging out with us, babe? I'm scrolling.
We've got Lady Mist. Hello, lovely. Let's keep going. We got Mark the Infinitely Tired. Good morning, love. Teller off A. Thank you for joining us. Good morning. Generalissimo Jefe. Good morning.
Jefe's hanging out.
Just keep scrolling. Robert Pearson. Good afternoon, love. I think we've got everyone. Oh no, Starry. Hey, Starry.
Pod Racing Palpatine, winner of Bunta Eve Classic. Wow, you went and changed that this morning. Holy shite.
Changed it. I love that new name.
I do too. Cavatanio Che is here. The Jester of Sin, Crimson Mist. To Crimson Mist, I will getting your order in today for your t-shirt that you won on Trivia Day.
We've got Laurie Roberts and Cobalt and Pudgy. Hey, guys.
Hey, guys. Dee Dee Myers just snuck in under the wire. Hey, guys. What's up, girl? How you doing, Laurie? Been missing you. So we've said good morning. If we missed anybody, we're sorry. The chat it's choppy today for some weird reason. I don't know. StreamYard is being strange.
You scroll down and then it bounces back up like half a dozen names, and then we've got to scroll back down to find them. It's being really odd.
You are not chopped liver, Crimson Mist. Never in a million years would you be chopped liver. Nope, but I'm ordering, like I said, I'm ordering your t-shirt today, honey. So, yeah, you'll be getting that pretty soon. Hopefully it'll be a early Christmas present. Captain Trek, hey, Cap, how you doing? Curie is here. My goodness. Everybody's here. I'll say, it's time for us to bring in our guest because we got to talk about food. I am dying. Okay, so here he is, the one and the only Chef of Valhalla, Chefzilla.
Good morning, Chef.
Good morning, handsome.
Oh, good morning, my beauties. How are we?
We're good.
Hey, congratulations on breaking 1,000. I think I was, number 26 or something. That's awesome that you guys
my gosh.
Yeah. been with you since like the bloody beginning.
Yep. Since all the messy beginning.
Yeah. And the snorts just keep on coming.
Oh, there goes one.
Number one.
Start that snort counter. It's going to get good today.
Oh, man. Oh. So yeah, like I said, congratulations. And yeah, last night's stream, poor Mexican Iron Man. Dude, you need to wear non-slip shoes when you're in the kitchen, pal. That's all I got to say.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Well, and the fact that it was a water accident that,
Yeah.
That's even worse. Yeah, I walk around. I'm going to go ahead and pop one of these up, but I walk around in house shoes all the time. And they've got the rubber sole just in case, because I'm not taking any chances.
Yeah, see, that's why I just stay out of the kitchen at home. That way I don't have to worry about it.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't cook at home unless I absolutely have to. And it's a huge bone of contention with my baby girl.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
No bones of contention, please.
Yeah, I know. But, she'll get over it eventually.
That's okay.
Oh.
Give her my love.
Yes, please do.
She just heard it. She's actually tuning in. I don't know if she's said anything on chat, but yep, she's watching. She's making sure that I behave myself.
Okay, yeah. No worries. Crystal,
you two have a reputation, so we got to make sure we're okay.
We're not that bad.
I'm not saying anything. Oh shit!
Oh god! Thoughts.
So sorry. Oh my god! I just saw that. Let's see. Curie just jumped in. The boss is here. Loki's Mornings of Mischief. He is hanging out. So good morning, you guys.
Good morning.
Three.
And well done to Rambling Canuck and Admiral. They just did an amazing stream.
What a wonderful stream. Those guys.
Good. Thank you, guys.
So after our last conversation,
yes,
I got serious, and I already heard this off screen, but I got serious with recipe. Now, just to put this into perspective, this is 3 pages just for turkey.
Just for turkey?
This is just the turkey.
Oh my god.
Yeah. You guys take your turkey seriously?
Oh,
we really do.
Oh, we really do. And there's nothing worse than rolling out a dry turkey on Thanksgiving. Oh my god. And let me
always
tell
reminds
you,
me of Christmas Vacation. They cut into that turkey and
this is kind of the funny thing. I lived through the first 17 years of my life with dry turkey because my grandpa, and I never understood this. He started the turkey. We would eat it 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Turkey's in the oven at 4 a.m.
Oh my god!
It's a 25-pound turkey, and it's cooking for 13 hours.
My mom's done that in the past. She'll put it in the night before Christmas.
I actually know people that cook it overnight too, and it's why? It's 10 minutes a pound. A 25-pound turkey should take you about 2.5-3 hours, and it's
jeez.
And of course, none of us could say anything, but you could all see as we were literally drowning our turkey in gravy to get some liquid out of the poor bird. Oh god, it was so depressing. And I actually thought that's what turkey was supposed to be for we were supposed to be eating turkey jerky, and so
turkey jerky.
So imagine my surprise when and it was always a goal of mine. It's I am going to do the turkey for my family. It's this is going to be it. One of these days, I'm going to be the one who does the turkey. I only got the opportunity to do it once. And everyone in the family kept telling me, don't show up your grandpa. Don't show up grandpa.
God.
Don't show up grandpa. You've got to let him win. You've got to let him. I'm like, I'm starting to twitch a little bit because it's like I can't not cook this thing correctly. Oh man,
Can't take it anymore.
No, it was probably the hardest meal that I've ever prepared in my entire career.
Oh my God.
But you know, you got to do what you got to do, right?
There's the same way. Use a Dutch oven for turkey. I just thought the meat was like that until I was 15 years old.
Same, yeah.
Yeah. I just thought that was the way we ate it until I found out that, oh dear God. And nobody wanted to say anything to Grandpa. You know, you're not going to tell him that it's, you know, you're literally killing people with 230-degree turkey.
Oh my God. Oh Lord.
So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to type this up, and I guess I'll post it on the Discord so everyone can have the recipe. But you know, why don't we talk about turkey?
No, we're going to talk turkey. Oh, Nicole the Blind Mage wants to know, did you show him up, Chef?
You know what? As a professional, yes, I did. I was not going to. You know, I've got my standards, and I'm not going to lower my standards. And you know, it was like the look of pure joy, hatred, and disgust on everyone's face was. You know, it was music. It was gorgeous. It was
I bet
a revelation.
But at least you could eat the turkey.
Oh, and I loved every second of it. Oh my God. It was like I could cut it with, you know, I could cut it with a spoon. It was tender, it was juicy, and there was like 2 gallons of gravy left over because nobody had any.
You're already making Starry hungry.
Good. That's my job. That's job security is what that is.
Lori Roberts has got a question for you. Do you brine?
And that is an excellent question because yes, I do.
Yeah.
You're the father of the brine?
You guys have talked about this before, and I've never heard of this. This is completely new to me.
So brining, like, okay, so a pickle is brined cucumber, right?
Mm-hmm,
so it's the same general concept. By brining a turkey is you're putting it in liquid. In my case, my brining process, I started about 4 days before I start cooking. My turkey will sit in brine for 3 days, well, 2.5 to 3 days, and then it sits out 24 hours to drip dry. Yep.
Yeah.
Now, my secret recipe, my brine is equal parts water to apple cider vinegar.
Oh,
nice.
Equal parts sugar to salt. Garlic, lemon, orange. But the biggest secret, you know, there's a few other things, but the biggest secret is I use juniper berries.
Really?
Oh man, juniper berries are the greatest thing ever. They add such a neat little like pininess to the meat. Oh God, it's awesome. Yeah, juniper berries will, anytime you want to brine or pickle, juniper berries needs to be in your recipe.
No kidding.
Nope, I'm dead serious.
Oh, everybody I've seen does rosemary, which I hate.
Oh, yeah. Now, rosemary you've got to be careful of because if you overdo it, everything tastes medicine-y because, you know, rosemary has medicinal properties.
Yeah.
So you've got to be careful using rosemary. And the last thing you want to do, you need to make sure you pull that rosemary out and there's none on the bird because, you know, burnt, bitter rosemary is just absolutely horrendous.
Mark says we usually have smoked turkey or a fried turkey.
Okay, you know what? I've got to give you Southerners one thing. The whole fried turkey thing, I've not done it yet. I've heard all kinds of great things about it, but you jump on YouTube and you're watching nothing but people burn their houses down because they throw that bird. You got to be
really careful.
Yeah.
We've done it a couple of times, and it just scares the bejesus out of me.
Yeah.
So you're talking into a pot.
Yes, in a pot
Yeah.
with peanut
Full of
oil.
frying oil.
Yeah, at 350 to 375 degrees. Now, turkey is very wet and moist. So what happens when water strikes 350-degree oil?
Yeah.
It catches fire.
It explodes. Yeah.
Yeah. And you can jump on and see all the mistakes. Somebody had their fryer a little too close to the garage door, and boom. But I'm dying to try it because I've heard it's absolutely fantastic. Now, what I've been trying to figure out is if you fry it, are you frying it for the 3 hours that it's cooking, or is it you flash fry it and then finish it in the oven?
Well, what we always did was fried it. I don't think it took more than 45 minutes. And we're doing big ass turkeys.
Wow.
I'd have to ask Generalissimo Jefe. He was the one who was in charge of that. Because I was just like, nope, I ain't going out there with that shit. Nope. You take the dogs. I'm not doing this.
Yeah. Now, smoking. I've smoked turkey before, and oh dear God, especially with the apple vinegar brine and a smoked turkey, that's heaven.
Oh, that has to be good.
But my smoking process is about 19 hours. Because I'm doing
right.
it. Yeah, I'm doing it low heat, 250, 275, and just let it go.
Yeah.
So you've got to be up to check your fires to make sure your fires don't go out when you're doing a long smoke like that.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So what I did is I wrote a recipe that 90% of everyone should be able to either have the product in their house or easily accessible.
Cool.
I
definitely like to try it. It's something we just don't do over here. It's like brining.
Oh what? Man, so here's the rule of thumb. You're having people coming over. It's a 1.25 pounds of turkey per guest.
Right.
So 12 to 15, you're looking at a 22, 24 pound bird, and you're cooking it at 10 minutes a pound.
Okay.
At 350.
That was going to be my next question. Is it 350?
Yes.
Okay.
It's 350. What I do is I leave it uncovered the last 45 minutes, so you can get that nice brown. I rub butter on the flesh, so that helps crisp it up and gives it a nice brown color.
That sounds so good.
We do that as well.
Yeah.
We also cover it in a streaky bacon, and then it goes in the oven.
Oh. Now, of course, there's bacon. You can't go wrong with bacon. Now, when I'm preparing the bird, like I said, I brine it 3 days, pull it out of the brine, I let it drip dry. I then, kind of rinse it off a little bit because otherwise that saltiness gets way too salty. Let that drip dry overnight, and then it goes in the oven, like to 350 covered. I put a whole onion inside the cavity, and I'll put like some onions on the roasting pan because that's what's going to help make your pan gravy, your jus.
Oh,
that sounds good.
I had to put this up. Fire, meat.
Yeah, Dave Bob, that's one of the biggest reasons I became a chef. Knives, fire, and meat. It was a match made in heaven.
Oh, yummy. 50 Shades of Chefzilla.
Oh, Cobalt, you have no idea. To be dead honest, this is the thing: is you really have to be a sadomasochist to be a chef. It's just
you kind of do.
You've got to be able to abuse the people you're working with and enjoy doing it because you're doing it 18, 19 hours a day. And you've got to be able to enjoy hurting yourself because you're constantly burning yourself, cutting yourself, and you're standing on your feet for 18 hours a day. And dealing with and you're dealing with the 3:30 phone call because your sous chef got arrested or kicked out of his house or whatever, and you've got to be back in the kitchen at 4:30 in the morning to get ready for breakfast service. So you've got to be able to, both inflicting pain and and enjoy being inflicted upon.
Yeah, that's true.
It's the nature of the beast.
It is a bit of an S&M gig after all.
It really is. I mean, everything we do, it's like, between, now granted, 21st century kitchens aren't quite the same kitchens I grew, I started off my career in. But,
Right.
there's a lot of, unwarranted rubbings and touchings and things that go on in a kitchen. I mean, you're never more than an arm's length away from 5 or 6 other people. And, we're all doing stupid numbers and doing ridiculous things. So somebody, like bends over to get something out of the oven and you have to walk up behind, you're coming up and going, oh, hot behind, and maybe rubbing a little closer than you should.
Oops.
Yep. Somebody reaches down to clean the low boy and you're going to walk up and go, hey, while you're down there. Oh, yeah, well. These days it's not as much of that, but most kitchens are like Anthony Bourdain said, kitchen, being a chef is the closest thing we'll ever become to being a captain of our own pirate ship.
Pretty much true.
And it is. It really is. We don't function well in normal society. The shifts that we work, we get a twisted sense of reality, while everyone's off and enjoying it. We're the ones in the kitchen making sure you enjoy it. So you're out on a Friday night at 8:00, drinking martinis and having the girls' night out. Guess what? We got to be back there to make sure you're enjoying that girls' night out.
Yeah. That's very true.
Yeah. So, 3:00 in the morning when we just wrapped up dinner service because we were working late till 1 a.m. We're out. Our days are, our night is just starting at that point. Right.
You guys are just getting rolling.
Nope. Yeah. We're just getting rolling. And then we, got to do it again because Saturday night. Yay.
Could I ask you, talking about your the turkey with your granddad, what are chefs like when they go to other restaurants? Are you guys critical or do you just kind of switch off?
Okay, so I always have to sit where I can watch the kitchen.
No shit. I knew it.
Always. I always have to watch the kitchen. And it's like, now it's my girl knows not to, she knows which seat to go to so I can watch the kitchen. Now, I understand when I go out to eat, I understand the amount of work that this person came out. So if I'm trying a new restaurant, I've just read about it, like here's a perfect example here in Savannah. They place just opened a few months ago called Oak 36. I read the review, I read the interview, and I went, oh God, this sounds just right up my alley. I jumped online to look at the menu. Loved what they were doing. See, there are steps that I take to decide because I know that if I'm going out to eat, the last thing I want to do is go someplace that I'm not going to like. I just, so look at the menu, kind of look at what they're doing, and that's okay, we're going to go eat. Now, in general, we are creatures of habit. We find that restaurant that we like, that we know that I can go there and I'm going to get a good meal because I can be, for lack of a better word, I can be brutal. If my drink, if I don't get a refill on my drink, my server's going to, you're going to know, I'm not going to be an asshole about it. Pardon my French. Yeah. But, there are things that I expect. And generally speaking, like if I order a steak at a restaurant, and normally I don't order a steak first time out. Perfect example. If I go to a rib joint, first thing I'm doing is ordering the pulled pork. Because if a rib joint can't do pulled pork right, I know they can't do ribs well. And God help them if they have brisket on the menu, because if they can't execute pulled pork, their brisket's going to suck. Yeah. So if their pulled pork is not good, and generally speaking on a menu, pulled pork is one of the lesser expensive things. Yeah. I know that if I don't like it, I'm not wasting a lot of money, and I'm not going to waste any more of my time or theirs. Now, if I order a steak and it's not the right temperature, I will flat out say something. I will go, look, I'm terribly sorry. This is undercooked. This is overcooked. If I'm doing something like going to brunch and I order eggs Benedict, before I order, I will specifically ask if the hollandaise is done in-house.
Really?
Oh God, yes. Because I can tell you immediately upon looking at it, when you bring me that plate, I can tell you immediately that you're using a mix or you're using a pre-made sauce without even tasting it. So I want to know if you're doing your hollandaise in-house, because hollandaise is the greatest thing on the planet.
Yes, it is.
It's
like ambrosia, man.
Oh yeah. My last meal, okay, you've got a gun to my head. You're about to pull the trigger. My last meal is eggs Benedict. And it's got to be a perfectly cooked poached egg. Because when I cut into that egg, I need yolk to add to my yolk, to my hollandaise. That's like
I'm
gravy.
the same way.
Mm-hmm.
So I will always ask, is your sauce house made? And this goes for steakhouse. If you're getting like a steak Oscar, Béarnaise, you're doing your Béarnaise sauce. Your Béarnaise sauce better be made fresh.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will always ask if I can get a taste of it. And if the chef or the server doesn't know, or will say no, we can't do that. Nope, that's a red flag. I'm doing something else. But Purple, I've walked into a restaurant. First thing I do is look in the kitchen, and I've walked right back out.
Oh my gosh!
Not said a word.
Oh my God!
Because okay, I know how things are in restaurants. I know how things are in kitchens. Cooks are going to eat. They're going to fix themselves something to eat. And on 3 occasions, I've walked into a restaurant, looked right into the kitchen, and saw somebody take a bite of something. Right? If I can see you eating right over your ready-to-eat product, I'm walking out the door.
Ooh.
Ew.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Gross.
It's like, okay, if you're willing to do that in sight of everyone, what are you doing that no one can see?
Yes.
Ugh.
But, to kind of add a point, there have been many conversations where I've gone, look, I've been a chef for 25 years. This is not what I ordered. This is not how I get served. I've had that conversation. And
Really?
Oh man. And it's normally, look, I understand I've been a chef for 25 years, but you tell me caramelized onions for my steak, and then you give me something I can tell you just threw in a fryer. You're not getting away with anything with me. And that's just how it rolls.
I just want to cut in for a second. The tomatoes are at it again. Just tip $2.
Attack of the killer tomatoes.
The tomatoes.
Thank you, Tomaticus.
Tomaticus, thank you, sweetheart. Thank you very much, Tomaticus. Should I hit him with the big spender, chef? Is that okay with you?
Oh, I would expect nothing but.
All right, here we go.
Hey, big spender, spend a little time with me.
Thank you so much, Tomaticus. Did Tomaticus say anything?
I'm just checking. It kicked me out, so I'll just check. Keep talking, guys, and I'll log back in because Stream Elements is being a butt.
Of course it is.
Nicole,
everything's
the blind
being a
maid,
butt.
Yeah, technology. So Nicole, the blind maid, just asked, "How do you judge a restaurant if you can't see well enough to look into the kitchen?" And there are things that I'm looking at, right? So I want to see. I walk up to the front door. Are there a lot of handprints in the window? or how clean your restaurant is, how lively are the guests in the restaurant? Are there a lot of happy conversations? Or people seem to be enjoying their food? Do you have a decent service staff that I'm not looking at like 9 people sitting in the side station all looking at their cell phones, bored out of their mind? There are things that I'm looking for, because if people in the restaurant are enjoying their food, and you walk into a restaurant and it has that vibe, that air, 9 times out of 10 you're going to have a good meal. And then here's a big one: go check out the bathrooms.
Ew.
Oh yeah, the bathrooms.
Yeah.
That's one of the first places I go.
Yeah, because if your bathrooms are dirty, and that's a huge thing. Everyone's going into that restroom at some point. So if the bathrooms are dirty, where everyone can see it, once again, what's it like where no one can see?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are the standards that?
Yeah. And if your standard,
Exactly.
if your standard is where your guests can see, if your standard's that low, man, I want nothing to do with you, pal. Sorry. We talk about this in kitchens. There is inherent danger in eating out. Okay, not even talking about the beer bug. There is inherent danger in eating out. Now, as a chef and as a culinarian, we do everything in our power to not have anything bad happen. Right.
Right.
Yeah.
The last thing I want to do as a restaurateur is make people ill, especially in this day and age of TripAdvisor, Google, Yelp.
Yeah.
One person ill, and everyone in the universe knows about it before anything happens.
Yeah.
But on that token, this is the thing I always to tell people. I could be in a dust-free room wearing a spacesuit, and stuff can happen that has nothing to do with us.
Yeah.
The mad cow.
Yes.
We have no control over how that product is treated before it comes to us.
Right.
We have all the control over how we treat that product once it's in the door. Now, a lot of that also comes from, knowing who your purveyors are, knowing where your food is coming from. You can limit that, but unfortunately, I hate to say it, number one, accidents happen. Things are going to happen. We could be the most perfect restaurant on the planet. Thomas Keller, French Laundry, has gotten people sick. It's just it's the nature of the beast.
Right.
And in this state, especially now with the beer bug, I hate seeing a restaurant close. Whether I like that restaurant or not, I know the amount of work, labor, and passion that went into it. So it breaks my heart when I see a restaurant close.
Have you seen a lot of that in Savannah?
Oh God, it's brutal.
Yeah.
They're on my bucket list of 12 restaurants. 4 of them are gone. They're that I will never be able to eat again or go to. And it's just, people can't go out. Restaurants are living week to week. And if they're not bringing in money, they're not paying the bills.
Yeah. Oh my God.
So yeah, there's been quite a few. Now, on the same token, we're getting a lot of restaurants opening up. So I mean, there's some light at the end of the tunnel. I just wish Savannah would kind of embrace its food scene. But because there's some amazing restaurants. There's some great restaurateurs. There's some great chefs. And none of them cook turkey like I do, but
That said. Do they cook turkey like Chef? No.
No one.
Here, real quick, we got Princess Tamela who came in and just tipped $2. So, Princess, thank you very much. The tomatoes are coming back again.
We did have one more as well.
We
Tom
did?
Badil. Yeah, Tom Badil tipped as well. Thank you, guys.
Okay, I'm coming down. Oh, it's the damn chat jumped on me again. There it is. Tom Badil. There we go. Tipped $1, and I think we got one more. So
we did. Mr. Snorts tipped $1. Thank you.
Thank you guys. So I will play a big spender for you guys. So here we go.
Hey, big spender, spend a little time with me.
Oh my good gracious.
Oh, and you know what? I know Projects Josh said this. I can see Jessica Rabbit anytime and just be happy.
Let me just catch up with these messages. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the tips. From Tomaticus, he said, the Tomato Alliance shall not bow to the chef, sir. No matter how good a chef you are, we shall not be turned into ketchup, soup, or a Fruit Loop.
Man, yeah, your days are numbered. You come into my restaurant. You know, you happen to be green. Yeah, we're talking fried green tomato BLT, baby.
Oh, that sounds good.
Oh God, oh man,
Oh, I would eat the hell out of that.
Oh, fried green tomatoes
I love fried
in
green
general.
Tomatoes, and I love a BLT. Oh my God.
Put the two together, and you got perfect happiness. But you know, pretty much everything's better with bacon. So you know.
Oh, that's true. That's totally true.
That is true.
Holy cow! I mean. Golly, Sit Room has a good point. I look out for the out of the way restaurants that locals eat at. I avoid the tourist restaurants. We do the same thing.
Oh, absolutely. You know, it's funny. So when I take a road trip, when I get the opportunity, I never go on the freeways, right? I like. Here's a perfect example. When I worked in Mississippi, I worked near Memphis. I took a trip down to New Orleans. Now, I could have gotten on the major freeway and gone through Jackson and that way, and my trip would have been, 4 hours. Oh, no.
Right.
I'm going through every podunk town between me and New Orleans. My trip's going to be 8 hours, and I am specifically looking for like that off the side of the road mom and pop place that just, Mama Kelly's Southern home cooking that literally looks like it's been there for 57 years and serving the same thing for that long. And I
can't believe you said Mama Kelly's, because Kelly is my family name. And we're all from Mississippi. And we're all from Mississippi. I'm like, holy shit, what are the odds?
I'm not stalking you or anything, Sammy. Look at the time. Oh yeah, my restaurant. My restaurant just called. I think the kitchen's on fire.
So funny. Oh my God. Because I'm from Jackson and the rest of my family's from seminary. So.
Oh, no kidding. Oh man. But going back, I mean, that's kind of been one of the sad things as I've gone through these little towns. You can see all the restaurants that have closed. I mean, and they're all the little mom and pop places that,
that kills me.
Yeah. And it's like, these are recipes that no one will ever see again. And it's like a little bit of history is dying every time this happens.
Yeah.
But
the soul food restaurants and the hole in the walls usually have the best food. They do.
Oh, they do.
They totally do.
Yeah.
They do.
And if I'm driving past a place and the biker bar, I know I'm in for a good beer and a burger, while hanging out. That.
Oh yeah.
But that's also kind of the way I cook. Is all of my dishes, they've got that. I try to do rustic home feel. When you come into my restaurant, I want you to feel like you're in my home. And sure, can I do hoity-toity? I've done that. 9-course wine-specific tasting menus with sea foam and ridiculously priced. Yeah, I've done it, but that's not who I am. Who I am. You're coming into my restaurant and you're getting, a nice rustic dish that's you'll take you right. Like the perfect example of this is ratatouille. When Anton Yeah, when Anton takes that bite of the ratatouille and it takes him right back to that moment where he hurt himself on his bike and he's crying and mom is like, oh, here you go, have a bite of this. That's what I want food to do. I want you to get that comfort and that love and take you back to that moment.
Yeah.
And that's what, it's like that scene in particular, it always brings a tear to my eye every time I've watched it.
People
I love that film.
Yeah, people love comfort food.
And ultimately it boils down to that. But you can still put out a nice looking dish and put it out comfort. I mean, my grilled cheese sandwich and tomato soup, I'm breaking out brioche bread that I've just baked. I'm using smoked Gouda, dry aged white cheddar, and I'm giving you a tomato basil ginger bisque that will literally curl your toes.
I don't like tomato soup, but I would eat the hell out of that.
Yeah,
Sammy, I will prepare that for you. It
sounds so good.
And I'll put it on my menu as grilled cheese and tomato soup.
What was the one that you recommended? Clam chowder. I've never tried that.
Oh man. So start off, you render off your bacon, you throw in your celery, your onions, you add your potatoes, add flour, heavy cream, clams, right? Especially, like, because we live coast, so seafood here.
Yeah, you guys can get clams any time of year.
Oysters, clams, and the best shrimp I've ever had in my life.
Oh, yeah, I've had some
chowder.
great shrimp in Savannah.
Oh man, yeah. I've had some horrible shrimp in Savannah.
Yeah, me too, unfortunately. But
yeah, like what the hell? What were you doing?
What did you just do to this? It's like eating rubber. What the fuck?
Yeah, like you obviously have no respect for what it is you're doing.
None whatsoever.
None. Oh, I wonder what your bathroom looks like. Oh, okay, I'm out.
Ew. Oh, we got another tip that came in. We got the Rookster with the $1 tip. Thank you, Rookster. Let me hit him with the brand over here because I know he loves Jessica Rabbit too. So one sec, guys.
Hey, big spender, spend a little time with me.
Thank you, Rookster. Did Rookster leave us a message?
What I will do is I will read all the messages out once we get to the end, I think, because they've kind of piled up on us now. So I'll just go through them, if that's okay, guys.
That sounds like a plan.
I am a monkey and with a wrench here, aren't I? Wow, just throwing everything into... So let me answer this one from Saviento Shea. Gooey duck clam, good for clam chowder? No. Gooey duck is very tough if it's not cooked properly, and it is one of those things that it's obviously it was Adair was the first person who ever ate gooey duck clam because it is the ugliest bloody thing in the world. But man, you grill it, like literally just pull it out of the sand and grill it right there. It's one of the greatest things ever, but it goes for $285 a pound in China. So you don't see a lot of local gooey duck in the Pacific Northwest.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
holy cow.
It's picked and shipped out. It's pretty sad.
Dude. That's...
I've heard of it.
No mud puppies or crustaceans. Ugh. Sorry.
Well, I'll be the first person to say no to lobster, but that's only because it's related to the cockroach.
Okay.
I've got to admit. I like crab as well.
Oh, crab. See, I'll be the first person to say crab is one of the greatest things in the world. There's nothing better than a Chesapeake Blue or a Dungeness crab from the Puget Sound. Absolutely delicious. Okay, what is with the tomatoes? Oh my Lord.
Okay. just a little background story on this one. This is Rookie Critic. And Rookie Critic does a stop motion film that's all tomatoes, but it's a bunch of different characters. So he has like a tomato Jedi that's like, you know, puke tomato walker or something like that. So he's plugging his new tomato thing.
Okay, that is like the coolest thing ever. I love that. It kind of reminds me of like Hardware Wars. So do you guys remember Hardware Wars?
Oh yeah.
Oh man, with Augie Bendoggy.
Oh, God.
You've never seen Hardware Wars?
No.
Oh yeah. So it was a spoof that came out right after Star Wars, where literally they were making fun of Star Wars. All the ships were like flying irons. Chewbacca was a hand puppet. Princess Chinchilla, you know, she literally had cinnamon rolls on the side of her head. I mean, it's only like a 3-minute trailer, but oh my God, Hardware Wars was the funniest damn thing. Yeah,
I'm gonna have to look this up.
Yeah, you need to look it up. It's really funny. But Ricky kind of does the same thing, but it's all stop motion with tomatoes. It's amazing. So he's got a new one coming out. So
I have got to check that out. That is awesome.
You've got to see it. It's great. He's so creative. I can't stand it.
there needs to be a chef. Godzilla meets tomato in the future here.
Oh, Rook, did you hear that? Yeah, Rookie.
Yeah. And
so tomato. Go ahead, sweetheart. I'm sorry.
And you can have that one for free. I won't even take any royalties off of that. But Godzilla meets tomato.
I think you may have in one episode. Last season.
Of course, we all remember, Godzilla versus Bambi, right?
Venison?
Oh God. Now, so I've served venison for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's a fantastic dish. But it's kind of funny. I was having this conversation with Crystal, who, by the way, is in the chat right now.
Yes, she is.
And traditionally, I only have roast turkey, which is one of my favorite things in the world. I only have it once a year, and that's at Thanksgiving. Christmas, I usually do something else, whether it be a ham or a roast beef or but it's like Thanksgiving is Turkey Day for me, and oh man, yeah.
Oh, Chef, check it out! Oh, Godzilla is in this. Chefzilla can be his brother. LOL.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I love it.
Rook, you are the best.
I tell you, being involved in YouTube has really introduced me to some of the most talented people I have ever met, and it's just cool as hell that we can at least have an outlet for that.
Tomatozilla.
Oh, all right.
I did not ignore that super chat. It just, the chat jumped on me, and now I can't find it again. But it was the Tomato Federation. Thank you for the $1 super chat. Let me just play one more Jessica Bunny. Here we go.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Hey, big spender, spend a little time with me.
I love it. Holy shit. Oh, Lori Roberts has a good one here too.
Oh yeah.
Christmas is a standing rib roast.
Oh man.
I do beef Wellington for Christmas.
We've had beef Wellington, yeah. We've done that in the past. Or ham.
So what I suggest
What
I suggest now to people is spend a couple $100, get yourself a sous vide. Because when you do
that last time we talked. Yeah.
When you do beef Wellington, you sous vide that fillet before you wrap it in pastry, and you're going to have the greatest tasting thing you've ever had in your entire life. Oh dear God!
Okay.
it will change your political party and your religious standing in that one dish. Whoa!
Sammy, I hope you're not writing that diagonally.
No.
That was like the horn snort of the apocalypse. Wow.
Sorry.
I need to look out the window to see if I can see the four horsemen with that call.
Oh, I think we've lost Sammy.
Yep, Sammy's dead. She's gone. Breathe, Sammy. Breathe.
Rip,
Breathe.
Sammy.
Talk about tomato. Oh my God, look at those shades of red. Breathe, Sammy. Breathe.
I'm okay.
Good.
Yes,
So
I wrote it down crooked, and I wrote it down on a piece of, on a side note, a piece of paper.
Triggered. Doing it to annoy me at this point.
Yeah, I think I am. Yeah,
That's
rip
awesome.
Sammy, Project Storytime.
That is awesome.
So what
But
do
yeah,
you guys do for dessert? Because we've talked about the kind of the main meal.
Mm-hmm. So
Because that's a big part of it as well, isn't it?
yeah, well, honestly, and the greatest dessert known to man when it comes to Thanksgiving is, of course, pumpkin pie.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah.
And with a pumpkin pie, it's all about that crust. Layers of butter, layers of flour, a little bit of salt. It's all about that crust. And lots and lots of whipped cream. And
My mom uses lard.
Okay, yeah,
Yes.
that's an old school.
Yeah, that's old school.
That's
Yeah.
like,
Mhm.
My grandma still uses lard.
yeah, that's like using lard scares me. It's like I wouldn't touch that. I'm like, I just wouldn't know what to do with it. No, although it's very similar to butter. I mean,
Butter.
it's just the same. But yeah, my crust is butter based, and
Oh,
yeah, so
I bet that's good.
you get that nut, you get that custard with the, and of course, yeah, we could get all fancy schmancy and and roast the pumpkin ourselves. But to tell you the truth, canned Libby pumpkin is like one of the best things ever.
Yeah, it's no big deal.
No, and it's no big deal. I take that, add a little bit of heavy cream and egg to make my custard.
Yep.
And plain and simple.
Yep.
That sounds
Kiss,
good.
Yeah, kiss method. And oh God. And see, this kills me because now we're starting to see it starting in August going into September, but the whole pumpkin spice bowl crap.
Ugh.
And our pumpkin spice lattes, right?
Mhm.
There's no such thing as pumpkin spice.
No.
It's nutmeg and that sort of
Nutmeg, cinnamon, and clove.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I tend to go a little heavier on the clove over the nutmeg, and but that's only because I really love what clove does to a dish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, clove is really good.
Oh, clove is amazing. And if you've ever got a toothache, just get a little clove and put it in your tooth, and it's an anesthetic.
Yep. Works like a champ too.
It really does, But yeah, and I'm all about the whipped cream.
And it has to be fresh, not that.
And it has
canned
to be
crap.
fresh. None of that. Aerosol. Someday
No whippets.
I might forgive Cool Whip, but no. And it blows me away how people are scared to make whipped cream. It's literally
so easy.
It's the easiest thing ever. And then you add a little bit of eat a little bit of add a little bit of vanilla or brandy, and you've got just absolutely deliciousness.
Yep.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah. But
now I'm hungry. God damn it.
Yeah, I know. It's like I want to eat myself into a food coma now.
Well, we got that coming up in 2 weeks, so.
Oh, I know.
2 weeks from tomorrow.
I just got hit with the news that our plans have slightly changed.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I get to have dinner with the future in-laws.
Ah, oh boy.
So someone else is going to be cooking for me.
Find Jesus.
Oh man.
Find Jesus.
So would you guys say that Thanksgiving is a bigger deal food-wise than Christmas in the US? Or is it about the same? It is.
No, I think it's a bigger food day.
Well, it's a definite feast day. I mean, everybody plans for Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not really so much for Christmas because it's like it's almost exactly right after. So it's like, that's why I don't do turkey again for Christmas. I do prime rib or beef Wellington. So, because at New Year's I do ham.
Yeah, see, and the thing at Christmas is more about coming together to socialize, open the presents. The meal is kind of secondary to that.
Secondary, yeah, exactly.
Now, Thanksgiving, it's all about the food. We're all getting together to eat, hang out, watch some football games because how that rolls. But I think it's a little bit more forgivable to not have an amazing dinner on Christmas, versus Thanksgiving.
Oh,
agreed.
See, over here, Christmas dinner is like the ultimate meal of the year.
Now, do you guys have? I know even Canada does this, but does Britain actually have like a holiday similar to Thanksgiving?
No, not really. No, we do the Christmas, Easter is usually the same, but if we do Easter, it will probably either be ham or we've done duck in the past for like the Easter Sunday. But Christmas is the big meal of the year, at least family and friends wise.
Okay.
Other than birthdays and anniversaries and things.
Yeah, we need to do Christmas goose this year.
Oh, that would be delicious. I've never had it. I would just want to try it. I do. I want to try doing an English Christmas dinner. Except I would have had to start the Yorkshire pudding in like August.
Oh, yeah, the Christmas pudding. Yeah, pretty much.
Christmas pudding in like August. Yeah. It's
Yeah. It's so you kind of put it all together, soak it in brandy, and then wrap it and store it, and then take it out and then re-soak it in brandy before you. Yeah. And then you set it on fire.
With that much brandy, I'm not surprised.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
We got one for the pecan pie for the win.
Oh,
$5 tip.
Thank you.
I love pecan pie. Okay, I gotta throw Jessica at this one because Jeff will be like climbing over dead people to get to pecan pie. So here we go. Thanks, Big Spender.
Hey, big spender, spend a little time with me.
Now, pecan pie is just too easy, in my opinion.
Well, so I've got a twist. I've got a recipe that I may share of a sweet potato pecan pie.
That sounds good.
That is,
I'm listening.
Oh man, it is absolutely fantastic. So imagine doing pumpkin sweet potato pie, but you put that sugary pecan layer over the top of it. Oh man.
Oh, yum.
That sounds good.
Yeah. God,
Thanksgiving is about how to defeat the tryptophan-induced coma, right?
Yeah, good luck with that. I mean, just like the funny thing is really the reality is there's not all that much tryptophan like people think. The reason people fall asleep is because they eat so damn much, all the blood goes from their brain to their stomach, and then they just fall asleep, which is a good thing.
Mark, I didn't know this. Pralines are also a Christmas thing? That must be the Gulf Coast then.
Huh.
That's very French. Yeah, the praline
that's a French thing. Yeah,
that's a very French thing. Which, coming from the Gulf, that makes perfect sense.
Oh, Jeff, Jesus Christ! Why do you have to do every year? He does this. Mary had a little lamb with mint jelly.
You know, Generalissimo, we can't be friends. anyone that would ruin lamb with mint jelly deserves.
I don't
to be
like
in
mint jelly.
Like the 9th level of hell.
No, he's being an asshole.
I
don't think he's ever eaten. I don't think he's ever eaten lamb with mint jelly. I don't even know. Do you even like lamb?
Who doesn't like lamb?
We haven't had it that much.
What kind of
I've had it a few times. I love it.
Oh God, lamb chops? Oh, give me a lollipop any day.
Right?
Or
those are delicious.
Lamb stew.
Man.
I love lamb stew.
See, I have a recipe for, it's called 7-hour leg of lamb. And you actually, so you do it in a Dutch oven, but you actually seal the Dutch oven with like kind of a bread dough. So it keeps all liquid inside, and you just get this braised, fork tender deliciousness that just is, drool.
Yeah, we're all slobbering right now. And sweet potato pie just tipped $1 too. Because I like sweet potato pie as well.
Oh man.
Never had sweet potato pie, but it does sound good.
You know what? I am not the biggest fan of sweet potato pie, but then I'm not the biggest fan of sweet potatoes. And I mean, I know people that will scream to high heaven about sweet potato pie is the greatest thing ever, but I'll take pumpkin pie over sweet potato pie any day. And
I will take pumpkin pie as well.
Yeah. And then
Mark just corrected me because I said praline.
Praline.
And it's praline.
Oh Lord.
I know. different parts of the South. I say pecan praline. I know.
So is it pecan or pecan?
Pecan is not a thing. It's not a food anyway. It's a pecan.
I would pronounce it pecan.
Oh, there we go. Two great people separated by a common language.
Diagonally on a paper.
Sweet potato for the win. Captain Trek says sweet potato pie is far better.
Yeah,
no, it's praline. God damn it. It skipped on me, Captain Trek. There is Captain. Okay. Sweet potato pie is far better. I prefer pumpkin.
Yep, I prefer pumpkin. Now, I really think that sweet potato is a Southern thing because I never really dealt with it until I got here in the South, and everyone I know that loves it is a Southerner. So I think it's more of a Southern tradition than
sweet potato.
Yeah,
it is.
I'll have a slice of each and then I'll decide.
And then you'll make your decision from there.
Exactly. Yeah.
God, I am missing. We got
Skips
another.
on you.
Yeah, it completely jumped, and now I can't find it. There it is.
That's it. Succulent
surprise. Tip the $1.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to say succulent surprise. That kind of that could have an interesting connotation to it.
Well, on that note, we'll just play Jessica Rabbit. There's a succulent surprise. Thank you, succulent surprise.
Thank you, succulent surprise. Am I right to just run through these messages quickly?
Yeah, go ahead, hon.
All right, so the first one we had was Princess Tamela. And Princess Tamela says, as a modest tomato, I'd rather not be eaten. But this is food talk. It's making me sweat. Oh gosh, how embarrassing. Tom Badil says, I'm a big tomato. I got beef with this one apple. Chef, what food goes best with an apple?
Brandy. Oh, it is that a food? Man, I know we talked about caramel and candied apples not that long ago, but I mean, is there anything better than a caramel apple with a nice tart Granny Smith? I just think that's but yeah, pork and apples are just traditionally paired. And when I do like a pork loin, I tend to do like a nice apple chutney to go with that.
Oh, that sounds so good.
Got another
what else
question
we got, hun?
from Mr. Snorts. Mr. Snorts says, congratulations on 1K, ladies. So question, when does the Valkyrie armor arrive?
We already have it.
We do, actually. We do. It's
In fact, that's going to
made.
be the first thing we put on. Yeah, we already made it. This is the first thing we're going to put on Instagram.
Oh my gosh.
I can't wait to see that.
Chef Rookster asks, what's your favorite breakfast meal?
Ooh, my favorite breakfast meal. Oh man. That is such a hard call because I love all things breakfast. But honestly, I think if I were to break it down, I think my favorite thing for breakfast, if it's not, well, that's more brunch, but French toast, really nicely done, pan perdu, is probably one of the greatest things for breakfast.
Yum. Love French toast.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorites too.
The funny thing is so Walmart, which I can't stand shopping in generally, but they have they get a sesame crusted Italian loaf. They usually run $1 a piece. Anytime I see them, I pick up like 3 of them and throw them in the freezer. But that makes like the greatest French toast ever.
Oh, it sounds good.
Yeah.
Tomato Federation asks, Chef, what's the sexiest meal? Don't be shy.
Oysters.
Oh, yeah.
Man, oyster on the half shell. That's it. I have broken up with girls because I've broken up with women because they couldn't eat an oyster. I just, man, a little bit of horseradish and a little bit of cocktail sauce and let that bad boy slide. That is just, oh yes.
Now you're talking.
Yeah. And oh man,
horseradish.
and you've got to get the liquor. It's got to still got the little seawater right in it. But yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah,
oh, no.
Oysters. No. No.
She's like,
Oh no!
Come on, I can't do it.
Purple, you and I, we're going to have a conversation when we finally get you on this side of the pond. Because for oysters, oh man, even if it's something like I've got to start you off with the oyster shooter, no, we're doing oysters. Oh God, yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh, I could. It's the sensation. I can't. I tried them once.
You haven't tried them yet. Trust me. I have converted many people to the religion that is the deliciousness of oyster.
Chef, if anyone can change my mind, it will be you.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
No, I got you, babe. I got you.
All right, let me just grab these last ones. So Timothy sent us $1. Thank you, sweetheart, and says, all who is present, let us take a moment to praise the beautiful goddess Brie Larson. Hail Brie Larson, she's in all of us. She is the way.
Okay.
Pecan Pie for the win says, just like the Caro syrup bottle says. I don't know what that means. Sorry, guys.
Oh, for pecan pie? Yeah, it's a recipe on the Caro syrup bottle.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's like, you lost me on that one. Sorry, guys. Sweet potato pie asks, what does Chef make? So I'm guessing that means which pie do you make?
Yes. I've made pretty much everything. I've even done some really, I've done mince pies. you know, or if we're talking like my favorite pie to make, and Dutch apple with that streusel topping is one of my absolute. I love making that, and then because I always have to do a fresh made caramel to drizzle off the top of it. That's
good.
Yeah. I feel like I've just gained 5 pounds talking about pie.
Crispy Bacon sent us $1. Thank you, sweetheart, and just said. Succulent Surprise also sent us $1 and says, Lauren sent us $1. Thank you, sweetheart. And I think we've already answered this one. She asks, what's your favorite dessert at Thanksgiving?
Yeah. You know, I've done everything, but yeah, really it's pumpkin pie. And but the only time I actually have pumpkin pie is at Thanksgiving.
Here's a good one from Kat. Correct me if I'm wrong, but is pecan pie basically a brown sugar pie? No.
No.
But
I can see where
we have to defer to the chef.
I can see where you would make that, but pecan pie is made with brown sugar, but you know, it's all about the pecans and the caro syrup.
Yeah.
No. See, like I said, I can see where you're going with that.
Yeah.
But I would say no. It doesn't have the same flavor profile that like traditional brown sugar has.
Yeah. And caro syrup, there's just something about the caro syrup.
Yeah.
That just makes it. I mean, I don't make pecan pie. I don't like it.
Pecan pie is way too sweet. Which is why I like doing the sweet potato pecan pie, because it's like I get the best part of the pecan pie, which is the pecans, but then I don't get that like, oh dear God, I just had every tooth of my mouth dissolved in sugar that I get from pecan pie.
More. And we had one more, coincidentally, from Snorticus with $1. And Snorticus says, may the power of the snorts be with you always.
Ooh, Canuck bringing out the rhubarb pie. Oh man. Now see, I do a strawberry rhubarb, so
strawberry rhubarb is one of my favorites.
But yeah, rhubarb.
Nice.
Rhubarb's good.
Yeah.
Rhubarb's good, but if you don't do it right, it's too tart.
Oh, it's one of those things done wrong. Oh God, you know when you've done it wrong.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's like doing mustard greens or Swiss chard. I can tell immediately that you've never done it before, because it's like
Yeah, that's a different animal to try to tackle for sure.
Yeah,
because I've screwed it up.
Yeah. I have too. I've under braised it. I've over braised it. I've over vinegared it. I've under vinegared it. It's one of those things that I don't put on a menu because it is so easy to screw up. Strawberry
rhubarb jam.
That sounds good.
Okay, this stream is killing me. I gotta go eat.
Same.
And we've run over, as per usual, we've run over our time because the amazing Chefzilla is with us, and we always do.
I know. I'm looking at that. We're at 1 hour and 15.
Yeah.
And I didn't even talk about gravy. Oh my God.
I didn't even hit gravy. You'll have to put that on the Discord.
Yeah,
put that on the Discord when you do the turkey.
I'm going to type up all the recipes. So
and
I'll put them up on the Valkyrie Discord. So
thank you.
Thank you, honey.
All my secrets will be shared.
Good, because I got to cook in 2 weeks.
I'm available for personal chefing services.
If we could get you out here to Dallas.
Man, in a heartbeat, please. No, next year we're doing a Halloween party. I mean, you and I, we're whole 9 yards. We're breaking out the dry ice and man,
We're
blood
going nuts.
oranges and yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's the thing that's got to happen.
Oh man, blood orange sangria.
Oh, so good.
Oh yes.
That's one of my favorites too.
Yeah, we're
I'm
gonna
dying
do.
over here.
That's what it is. We'll do a Valhalla Halloween party.
Sold.
Oh, Cavatinho Chase says 5 more minutes on gravy.
Like I said,
Seriously,
I'll post
boss?
the recipes. I know that's awesome. I love that. You know, you always want to leave your, your audience wanting more. So.
Oh, thank you, starry-eyed girl. You're so sweet.
Sis. Love you.
Thank you,
And
Starry.
a part 2? Oh, I don't know if we could do a part 2. Chef is chefing again, so it's harder to get a hold of him these days. We could probably do a weekend stream.
Mhm.
Yeah, you know, the way my schedule's working, I'm off today being Veterans Day, so thank you for all those that have served.
And to you too,
actually,
Chef.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was my pleasure. I'm actually off on weekends just because of the way things are operating, but you know, who really wants to spend a weekend talking about food for almost an hour and a half? Yeah. But,
What?
but yeah, because I didn't go into the mashed potatoes, I didn't go into my stuffing, I didn't go into gravy.
Okay, we may have to do a stream. Okay, Purple has a stream she's doing on Saturday. It's for Discworld. We may have to do a part 2 on Saturday. I don't know. We'll discuss it.
Well, let's talk about it. I mean, I love being on. You guys are awesome. I love that you bring me on. So yeah, I mean,
We may have to do it.
yeah.
A live stream from my kitchen.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
Yes.
man, we need to do another kitchen live stream like we did for Cinco de
we do.
Mayo. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was fun. We'll pick another feast day
Yeah.
and do it. Maybe New Year's.
Ooh.
Yeah, well, when I'm trying to. Oh my God, so drunk.
Yeah, but and New Year's really isn't a foodie day.
Mm-mm.
That's just a drinking day.
No.
Yeah. Especially this year. Yeah. It will be.
Oh, well, so much drinking.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of drinking.
Okay. Yeah. All right, guys.
All right.
It's time for us to go.
Thank you, Chef. Thank you
Thank you so much, Chef.
My pleasure.
Mwah.
Thank you for having me on. I love you guys. And once again, congratulations on breaking the big 1K.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have we got anything else going on today? I'm on with Hasta in a little while.
You've got Darth Haster in a bit.
Yeah,
Right?
absolutely.
And
we're
is
back
there
Friday.
a game stream? Is there a
Not
game
sure.
stream tonight? Okay.
No idea.
Okay. Chef just left.
Oh.
There he is.
There he is.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, we will be back Friday.
Yep, Friday morning. We'll have a special guest on. So, and maybe Saturday if we can pull that off with Chef. So we will talk about that in the green room after the show, and we will see you guys Friday. So everybody take care.
Thank
Everybody
you,
have
everyone.
a wonderful day.
And thank you for your tips. Huge thank you,
Yeah,
guys.
thank you so much. Yeah, we love you guys. So I'm going to run the little outro, and we'll see you guys Friday.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.